Good afternoon, this is Alex Romero wishing you all a wonderful Saturday morning. I know it's been a while since I've shot a video. I'm actually testing out a new camera today. Bear with me, it's a little hot and sweating out here. But today I'm just trying to finish up that video I've been wanting to do for a long time. I finally finished my greenhouse. It is up and running. I've got plants in it. I've already learned a couple of lessons from it. But we'll get into those lessons as I show you the greenhouse. But it's done. I'm super excited. I can't wait to show you guys. So just stick around, and I promise, it was such an experience. I learned a lot. With just making this greenhouse, digging the hole, putting everything together, finding this piece of glass that inspired me to do it in the first place. Just it keeping me busy throughout this whole coronavirus nonsense. It's not really nonsense, but with that being said, I'll just get to showing you that greenhouse. So we'll be right back. Alright, there she is in all her wonderful glory. I've got, again, I'm super excited about this. I got the inspiration from when I found this glass here. This glass piece just is what inspired it all. I measured out the hole, dug it all up, finally finished. Sealing everything up that I could find. See all this foam stuff in here. Finishing it up, trying to make sure that it stays as sealed up as it can in the winter time. See, foam. I foamed it up everywhere I could. It was very tedious. I didn't want to do it. It was so tedious, but I got it done. I was in and out of this thing, and then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and build a little box so I can have plants higher closer to the sun. Here, lesson learned. As you can see, let me figure out how to zoom with this thing here. There we go. As you can see, it didn't make it. It was too warm, too much, so I'm still learning with this greenhouse, but look at the rest of this. The corn I planted, I'll zoom in one more time, I'm having fun. There's the corn. I've got a red cherry chili, the one cucumber that is doing okay. It did get burned, but it didn't completely die. So definitely good. A tomato that may not make it, I'm going to transplant it somewhere, put it in some shade. Because this sun, they say tomatoes need all the sun that they can get. Well, they haven't met the New Mexico sun, because I have to put them in a shade cloth. So, just real quick, there's my shade cloth. That is the bed that I put all my tomatoes in every year, because it says full sun. Not in the Southwest. They need to be under some shade, partial sun. So yeah, because there's the proof right there. Horrible. But that's okay. It's a lesson learned. So anyway, going back to the build of the greenhouse, I just kind of, filled it in with the rest of the rock. As you can see, the beds here. See all the wood glue from when I was gluing the foam. But it's sturdy, it works. I'm not really too unhappy with it. My brace here, because the wall was bowing a little bit. I got I don't remember. That's okay. I'm just finally glad it's done. I'm gonna get some hydraulic hinges for this. I don't know how I'm gonna install them yet, but I think I'm gonna have one here and then obviously one over there to assist with the raising and lowering of the door, because it's a heavy door. It's a very, very heavy door. So I'll back up a little bit. And yeah, the door is very, very, extremely, extremely heavy. Got just a couple more quirks, but other than that, it's up and running. And it stands up to the wind. I don't even have to lock it. If you see in the top left corner over there by the table, there's a lock I'm going to use to install just in case, as we get some pretty bad dust storms and 50-mile-an-hour winds. Easy. I mean, we just had the windiest spring I've ever had that I've seen in a long, long time. So it was windy and ugly, and I just was like, come on, I want some good weather. I want to shoot my video. My greenhouse is done. So yeah, it protected them. It protected the plants, all the plants, from the wind. As you can see, some of the dust tried to get in, but the foam's doing its job. It's keeping it good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and close it real quick. Show you kind of how I close it. I got these off of a play set that my work decided to throw away. I work in shipping and had this unidentified stuff forever, and after 9 months it goes in the garbage. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go dumpster diving. And before they threw it away, I grabbed it. So, and look, it's the perfect handle. I'm sure you've seen in my other videos. It's freaking great. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this. I just kind of let the stick fall. And yeah, it's a very heavy door, so I will be installing some hydraulic something. I got to get something in there to help them out. Excuse me. So yeah, we got the. And see, that's not a hole anymore because I filled it in with the foam. So again, it gets all the sunlight it needs. Just a very, very beautiful greenhouse. Well done. I sealed it up as best I could with all the silicone I could find. Just sealed everything. You can still see the metal part of the door sticking out. I don't know if this is going to work. No, that's not working at all. That's ugly. Anyway, but yeah, you can still see the metals here sticking out right there from the door. Because remember, this was a shower door. So definitely a good investment. Everything I found, the only thing I had to spend was materials for the screws, and you can see one of the set of screws that I have hanging right there. I just had to buy screws. It's a little dirty because before it was ready, I was just kind of growing the plants on it, and no big deal. Trying to test out the water, how water hits it. And again, it passed all the tests and stands up to the wind, like I said. My dog won't even go near it. She thinks she's gonna die if she steps on it. So that's a good thing. She don't step on it. It'll give me time to put the raised bed that I'm gonna put around it. You know, because I have nephews, and if I ever get my daughter over here to New Mexico, we get, you know, they're little. They're running around. I don't want them to trip and fall in the hole of death. So yes, a raised bed garden will be going around here, kind of like in a U shape all the way around, to kind of add some, you know, color. I'll just put flowers kind of around it, and like as a good barrier for dogs, mutts, animals, or children, you know, trying to make it as safe as possible, you know, for anybody else who even would potentially use it. Say I would rent this house out or something. So I want this house to try to be as friendly and safe as possible. So yeah, definitely a good thing that my dog does not walk all over this thing. No paw prints found at all. Yeah. So there you go. I guess I've rambled on and off. Guess I can conclude this video. So, yeah. Alright, well there it is. That's my underground greenhouse build. It was super excited about finishing it up. Getting that inspiration again from finding that perfectly preserved glass piece at the trash can. Me and a friend helped me pull it out. Again, just a great experience digging the hole, figuring it out, keeping myself busy during this corona crisis. Just trying to stay outdoors as much as I can. It did get a little bit behind because of this greenhouse with my actual growing season. That's why my babies are like babies, getting burned in the sun, because it's just, yeah, but it's a learning experience. I just put this in the ground this year. I hope you had a good time watching me make a fool out of myself sometimes, digging these holes, trying to figure this out, learning how to do this again with this new camera here. I hope I can make more videos figuring out this new Blender program that I've finally found, a free video thing that can work, that actually kind of sort of works. I mean, unfortunately I can't get, you know, Windows Movie Maker anymore. I think that was the simplest thing that I have found so far, to just make simple videos, put them on YouTube and get them out there. But Blender seems to be working pretty good. So hopefully now that I've got a program now and a decent, semi-decent camera, I can try to see if I can get more of these videos out there for you guys to watch and enjoy. If you've missed the rest of the series, I will try to figure out these how to put them in the links below, because, you know, every time I get onto YouTube it updates, and I'm trying to figure out all these new updates. So yeah, that's again, thank you for watching. Wishing you all a wonderful Saturday afternoon. Signing off.